maximizers, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Crystal. I am a strategic money coach, and I help women make more money by creating profitable businesses from scratch. And in today's video, I want to share with you 5 business lessons that I learned in my first year of business. Now, last week I shared with you 5 mistakes I made, and I'll link that video up here so you can learn about some of the mistakes I made in my first year of business. But today I want to share with you some lessons. Now, some of these lessons did come from some of those mistakes, and some of them are completely different things that I learned that I'm like, oh my gosh, such a moment. So let's dig right on it. First lesson that I learned, I didn't know that I was doing this, but I'm low-key happy that I did. Building my audience on social media first before selling was like game-changing. By the time I started selling my first offer, I had almost 5,000 subscribers on YouTube. When I sold my first course, I think I was close to 20,000 subscribers when I sold my first course. It really allowed me to be able to show up and serve my audience with so much value without looking for something in return. I got used to posting content. I got used to engaging with my audience. My subscribers were able to know, like, and trust me without me asking for anything. So taking that precious time to build up my audience, engage with my audience, nurture my audience before I sold to them was invaluable. And if I started over today with like a brand new business or a brand new niche, I would spend 3 to 4 months just building up that audience and nurturing them before I turned around and started selling to them. Second lesson I learned, I definitely talk about this in my 5 mistakes, but building an email list is like essential. If you are starting a business, when you start selling on day 1, you need to be having an email list on day 1. One thing is for certain, the only thing that we own are our websites and our email list. So an email list gives you a direct connection to your clients, to your customers, to your audience. You can directly reach out to them, offer them a sale, a promotion, a giveaway, direct in their inbox. So building an email list is 100% mandatory when you are starting a business. You don't need a website. You don't need all the fancy things. You just need a way to collect payment, a way to deliver your product or service, and a way to collect their email. Like, those are the top 3 must-haves when you are starting a business. And that's a huge lesson that I learned because I later saw the importance of having your email list to not only reach out to your audience, but to also get feedback from them. It's so easy for them to just click reply and give me feedback, ask a question, share an update, versus having to go to a social media platform. And because we don't own the social media platforms, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, they can decide today or tomorrow that they want to shut down all of our followers, all of our comments, all of our direct messages. Go away with it. So you want to make sure that you are in a place that if social media did not exist, you had a way to run your business and a way to actually connect with your clients. Number 3, a huge lesson that I learned in my first year of business: video content is king. Video content is king. Nothing connects to your audience like video, whether it's live video or pre-recorded. Now, live video trumps pre-recorded because being able to be live with someone so much better than pre-recorded. But pre-recorded is so much better than a stagnant word post on Instagram. So video content is the fastest growing, nurturing, and connecting content. It can be very engaging. You can share examples. You can do tutorials. You can give so much in video content. So now in the year 2023, I literally only do video content. Very rarely will you see a stagnant post from me or a carousel. I'll do a post like that in my stories, but on my feed, I don't think I've done a stagnant post that's not like an announcement or like a celebration in close to a year. Now, I've done client testimonials as a stagnant post. I had a huge announcement. Join me live for the details. I've done doors are opening or doors are closing. But as far as giving you value, as far as helping you get a transformation, helping you get the results that you desire with money, whether it's saving money or making money, I haven't done a stagnant post in over a year. It has been all video content. Video content converts for me so well. And there's some things on the back end I'm going to be doing with my business that I'm going to be pushing out even more video content because it's so good. I am so good on video. I will toot my own horn. I will brag on myself. I'm good on video. Not so good when I'm writing, but video, listen, if I make a video about it, it will do decently well. So video content has helped me so much in my business. The 4th lesson I learned is a vulnerable lesson. I learned that for one of the first times in my life outside of my family, that I could 1000% be unapologetically and authentically me in my business. Now, for some of you, this may not be a big deal. If you are a minority, if you are Black, if you are a Black woman, you understand what I'm saying to you right now. That it is so hard to be in society and to just be me. Because I have to deal with the stigma of being an angry, being a sassy, an emotional woman, and then a Black woman on top of it. It's a lot of weight to carry. My business was the first time outside of being with my family that I could be me. I am not worried about being canceled from the internet. I know that it's a possibility. If I go too far left or right, people may cancel me. I don't have any plans of doing anything so egregious that I get canceled. But showing up as myself is something that I'm gonna do no matter what. I get to laugh like me. I get to talk like me. I get to share my stories like me. I don't have to code switch. I don't have to put on my customer service voice. I get to be me. Now, I do enunciate a lot clearer than when I'm just having a conversation or being live. Like right now, I'm clearly enunciating. So the articulation in my voice is a little bit different, much like a newscaster. You have to articulate so that way you can understand directly what I'm saying. But I am this Crystal all day, every day in my business. I keep it real with my clients. I connect with them. I share with them. I may share too much sometimes, and that's okay. But why? Because that's me. I'm definitely an oversharer. So I get to show up and I get to be myself. And the biggest lesson that I learned from that is that I connected with so many more women, so many more men. I connected with so many more people by being myself. They saw themselves in me because I was being real. I do not get on Beyonce's internet and portray something that I'm not. Now, am I showing you 99% of the good and 1% of the bad? Hell yes, because I'm not about to get on Beyonce's internet and air all of my dirty laundry and show you all of the bad things. But I am gonna share those vulnerable moments because that is me. It just feels good that I get to wake up every day and I get to unapologetically be Crystal on the internet and with my clients. And my business has taught me that being me is free. Being me makes me money. That there is nothing wrong with me because corporate, school, hell, even some family members tried to tone down my animatedness, and it almost crushed my soul. It almost crushed me as a person because I had to be so small. I had to be in a box and you can't do this. And I am free in my business. And it took me getting fired from my 9 to 5 to set myself free. And my God, it has been a roller coaster of high highs and low lows over the past almost 5 years since I've been out of corporate. But I would not trade this for anything. This is the freedom I've desired my whole life. And I've learned, the business side of me has learned that being free personally has allowed me to excel in business and a lot of opportunities. Brands have paid me tens of thousands of dollars to represent them being me. They take my information and let me consult on their brand to give them feedback and support on things that they can change to better fit their audience because I'm one of their audience members. I'm a trusted person in their brand. Multiple brands, not just one, have done this for my authentic self. And that was all the validation I needed. People are hiring me to be me, to help them with their stuff. Best business lesson I could have learned because it literally freed Crystal from a place that she was stuck in for most of her life. So my fourth lesson that I learned was be me and the money will come, the opportunities will come. Be true to yourself. And the fifth lesson I learned, get help expeditiously. Ask for help. So whether that's help from a team member to take some things off your plate so you're not doing everything in your business, whether that's help from a coach or a mentor, someone who's been where you are trying to go, because you need someone to pitch ideas off of. You need someone to help you say, have you thought about this? Have you thought about that? That sounds great, but have you thought about this? Have you thought about that? A biz bestie. My biz bestie is famous for saying, well, what did the data say? What happened when you did this last time? What did you think about it last time? Did you review what happened? Like, she's the queen of like data, 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 data. So being able to get help from multiple sources, from people who know you and understand how your business and your brain works, and also people who don't. So when I'm in my mastermind, there's some people that I'm not super close to in my mastermind, my group coaching program that I'm in with my coach, right? So when I share some things about me, they'll bring up questions and concerns like, what did you think about this? And I'm like, no, I actually didn't, because this is a fresh set of eyes, a fresh perspective. We all need help, whether it's help at home, like getting someone to watch your kids, do your laundry, mow your lawn, clean your house. Getting someone to help you with that can allow you to have more time to run your business. So get help. If it's therapy, if you need a therapist, go get a therapist, because your mental health is so important. If you broke your leg, you would go to your doctor. If your brain is feeling a little wonky, go to a therapist. So getting the help that I needed when I needed it, life-changing. Having some team members to help support me in different areas of my business, life-changing. So these are the 5 lessons that I've learned in my first year of business. I did have help in my first year. I did join a group coaching program within my first year. I was able to keep my video content up in my first year. So I learned so much in that first year of business, and almost 5 years later, I'm still learning so much. So I'd love to know, what has been your biggest business lesson? What has been one of the top things that you learned and you're like, oh my gosh, that has completely changed my life? I would love to know down in the comments. And if you need any help growing or even starting your business, like taking that idea from your brain and turn it into a profitable business that you can make money from every month, go ahead and book a free sales call with me. Let's chat to see what it would look like for us to work together to help you make that consistent money every single month. So I want to thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.